Hi, this is Cecilia from Tarot by Cecilia, and today is Monday, November 28th, 2016. The tarot card for today is the Ten of Cups. I have to tell you a little something about this card before I proceed. It's from a deck I've used this maybe this might be like the third time. Tarot of the Imagination. So every once in a while I'll go on and I'll say, I don't have this deck and I've used it and it's interesting and let's see if we can locate it. So I think I found it on Amazon. All right. I'm sorry I'm laughing because it was like $800. Okay. No, thank you. I you know, I guess I should just bring this up anyway because I try to feature as many artists as possible. And there are so many good ones out there. And this is a very interesting deck, but it is way out of everybody's price range unless you're a collector who can afford it and would never want to touch it. I do like the way it's done, okay? And, I urge you to go look it up online and check it out if you want to see some of the images if you're an avid tarot follower. However, now, as for today, first of all, we're coming up on our new moon in Sagittarius. Yes. And, I have to say, things are changing, first of all. And it's maybe if you really stop and think about it and you look back and see where you are now, then you can see that you have indeed entered a new chapter. And that's where it is. And this one's about your happiness. I think I chose this because of the depiction. You can see them under the stars, headed for that new place that's going to be home, where all of their hopes and dreams are, where their future is, where their happiness is. So, like I said, this is Tarot of the Imagination, and it really does show that feeling, it's about where you're headed right now. So, is everything in your life perfect today? Probably not. But you've been through so much and accomplished so much and survived so many hardships, just like the pioneers. And now you're on your way. You kind of have to do like the woman in the photo. Close your eyes, trust in the universe, have blind faith. But know that where you're headed is where the happiness will be. So I do find this to be a very interesting depiction, and I do hope that all of you out there set some very good intentions for this new moon. We're closing out the year. Like, wow, okay, where did it go? And, I've been thinking a lot about that. It's been an amazing year. It's been what's the word? Frustrating is a good word, okay, for many months, even though progress has been made. And lately, that progress is that forward movement, which is what this is about. Getting from point A to where are we headed? B, C, D? We're headed somewhere, that's for sure. But we're finally on that road to happiness. So I want to thank you all for listening, and I'll see you here again tomorrow. And as always, have a great day.